The good news today is I got my master's. I did a post-grad, so I just wanted to come and share that with you, and also to encourage you that everything, anything and everything is possible. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. You know, I always say I'm super excited to be back to share another video with you, but today I am overly joyous to be here to share another video with you. And why am I so excited, bubbly in the spirit? My heart is filled with joy, my mouth with laughter. This is because I've just finished my postgrad. The last year was very busy for me, 2017. And I didn't mention anything to you, but a lot of you who have been watching me, and especially people who read the blogs as well, you may have been able to tell that I was doing this program. So for my birthday 2017, I mentioned it to you that I was doing something, but I also asked to be permitted not to share the thing with you, because I wanted to wait till now to complete the program and come and share all the details with you. This year I've actually thought about what I'm going to do, because it's always important for me to give myself a special gift for my birthday. And what I do is I like to sow a seed, I plant a seed. I know exactly what I'm doing, but allow me not to share with you this time. So when the result is out, I will share it with you. I hope you don't mind. So I'm hopeful that this video is going to encourage someone, is going to inspire someone that everything and anything is possible. I'm hopeful that my story will be able to help at least one person, women especially, stay-at-home mom with young children, that everything is possible. If you are transitioning into a new phase of life, this video is going to help you. Also, if you are stuck in a rut, you don't know what to do, you don't know if you should leave the job you're in and pursue something you're truly passionate about, this video is going to help you. I have to tell you also, it's going to be a long video, so if you want to get a snack, if you want to get a drink, this may be my longest video ever, because I know it's truly going to help someone. So let's just get started. Yay! I'm so excited. I wanted to share with you, the first thing is that I did my master's. It was a 1 full year program. I started on January the 11th of 2017. I've done a course called Buying, International Fashion Buying. It involves international retailing. If you like, you can call it procurement, but in the fashion area. Every organization has a procurement department, some of them bigger than the other. So in February I went to Paris because it is international buying. So I went to Paris, and in March I went to Donegal. I actually went to 4 places in Donegal. I went to Fishermen of Ireland, I went to Studio Donegal. Fishermen of Ireland would normally make jumpers for luxury brands. I would never have thought. Hugo Boss, they had shipments going to Germany, they had shipment going to the US, they had shipment going to different parts of the world. Italy, here from Ireland, I would never have thought so. So in starting from June, I went back to work, and I had my internship with one of the biggest, in fact the biggest here in Ireland as it is, because every other retailer are struggling. I got to dress up every day fancy. I loved it. And this is always what I've always wanted to do. So I went in there, I did my internship. It was very fast-paced. It involved a lot of teamwork, and all the experience that I've gotten before in my career life was helped me a lot in this role. The first day I got there, they dumped me into do this, do that. They assigned a lot of responsibilities to me. I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was what I wanted to do. It made me feel like a leader. It made me feel like I'm taking charge of something, which is something I've always wanted to do. I wanted a situation whereby I can progress in my career and have a balance while doing what I've always wanted to do. So that is just a little bit of it. Now I finished my exams. Over the Christmas break and New Year break, the holiday was all for studying for me. I was there in my dressing gown by my study table with my halogen lamp studying. It was all about studying for me. So, okay guys, so today is the 20th of December. It's 5 days to Christmas. I'm in my dressing gown, by the way, and I am currently studying like crazy. This is the price we pay for success. I just want to do well and make myself proud, and I think I've come too far now to give up, and I just want to do my best, and I'm praying to God Almighty to please help me with His wisdom, His knowledge, and His understanding, and of course retentive memory, just for me to be able to recollect everything that I have read. So I probably will be coming back to the to the camera tomorrow. I just think if I did this also, it will help someone, so I believe it would. All right. I'm grateful to have been able to finish, and I'm looking forward to a very bright future. So why am I sharing this video with you? So I first came here to Ireland about 13 going to 14 years ago. September 2005 that I settled into the system. I've gotten my naturalization then I started life. As soon as I got my naturalization, it means I was eligible to work in the land. So I started my career in banking. So I started with Ulster Bank. I started as a contractor, so I've registered with an agency, and then they would look for roles for me. Actually, I started with contract roles until I was able to progress little by little. So I spent about 2 years with Ulster Bank. Then I did a little bit of permanent TSB. Then I went back to college. I went to get a degree in industrial biology with bioinformatics. Because I had a science background from Nigeria, where I'm originally from, I did microbiology from Nigeria. So I did an add-on degree to help me be able to practice here in Ireland. At the time, I really didn't know what I wanted, and I was way younger. I didn't really recognize what I could do at the time. And in my next video, in my next couple of videos, I'm going to share some tips with you on how not to make some of the mistakes that I've made when it comes to my career. All right, so you can stay tuned so you can learn them. So when I finished that, as soon as I finished, I landed this role in a startup company for the whole of Ireland. It's called Enterprise Ireland. You can actually Google them. They are the biggest for startups, for international businesses coming to Ireland. So I was there in their team. I was there now for a while. Then life changed for me. So my husband had to go back home to Nigeria to continue his business. So I was here with the children, 2 of them. They were young. I didn't really know how to manage that. So along the line, I was fresh from college. I started having opportunities coming my way. So I got a graduate role with the National Addiction Center in Dublin, because I had the science background. But at the time, I didn't take on the role. I just felt like, oh, how do I take care of the children? How do I manage and everything? So, and then I decided I was going to stay at home, care for the children and everything. So my husband had gone to Nigeria, he would visit and everything. But at the time, I really didn't know what I wanted, if I'm being honest. I was younger. I didn't really know what I wanted. I wish I had spoken with someone who had a career path, who knew exactly what they were doing. Maybe parents like myself, or a woman who was striving in their career and things like that. And if I had to change anything, that would be the only thing I would change. I would speak to someone about how to manage or juggle my family with my career. I wouldn't have left everything, okay? So I think the mistake I made then was that it was possible for me to be able to juggle things. And I think maybe if I'd met with the right set of people or spoken with somebody, it might make a lot of difference. But as it was, and I don't want to hold on to the past. So I think I messed up a little bit in that regard. I wasted a lot of opportunities that came my way. Having said that, I'm really grateful for where I am now, because it's never too late to do anything. I've always been a hard worker. I work hard, I grind really hard. So after a while, my husband had come back. He wanted to, you know, we were still younger in marriage at the time, and he had come back to come and stay here with me and the children. So what that meant was he was starting life over again, then I was trying to get back into my career and everything. It was quite rough, the path. It was really rough. I'm not saying it was easy. So my husband had to all together go back to college. You know, he started building a career path for himself. He's in a good place now. I'm grateful for everything that God has done for him. He's moved from one road to another, kind of moving up in his career, and at a very high pace as well. And I'm grateful for the godly wisdom to be able to get education, empower yourself to be able to achieve all of those things. So I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about me. So at the time, it was time for me now to go back to work. An opportunity came for me to work with Marks and Spencer as a customer service advisor. So I was there for about maybe almost 2 years. Then I was made redundant, okay? So this was when I decided I'm not going to rush into anything. In fact, at the time, I got offers from H&M, I got offers from few other places. I just decided not anymore. I didn't want to jump into just anything again. I wanted to do something for me. I wanted to do something that I would be truly passionate about and everything. So I sought God. In reflection, I listened to what my instinct was telling me. The God inside of me was telling me, take this path, take this path, take this path. So at the time, I decided to launch a blog. And I'm grateful to have been able to do that. I launched the blog. I started blogging. In the process, I started discovering myself. What is it that I like? What do I want to do? Then I transitioned my blog into a business. You know, I was making YouTube as well. Anyone who's known me now, I've been here since I launched the channel in December 2013, but I didn't start making videos until March of 2014, if I'm not mistaken. So I continued making YouTube, then I continued writing a lot. So a lot of opportunities started coming my way. Then I felt comfortable and in a good place. Then I thought, oh yeah, I think I'm ready now to create a career path for myself again. You know, from the start, I said I have experience working with a bank, Ulster Bank, ACC Bank in Nace. I did permanent TSB. Those are 3 solid banks here in Ireland. Then I did Enterprise Ireland, an international startup company for the Republic. Then I did Provident. Provident is also a financial company whereby they have agents who come to people's homes to lend them money. Then I have a science background. My educational background was science. My first degree and my add-on degree was science. So I have this diverse experience from education to career. You know, I had this diverse experience. So it's really, really good because, you know, at the time they would tell us if you've done science, it's easy to transition into any other field. And I think that is true because it was easy for me to transition into anything. Everything that I've learned has actually brought me here. So at the time I felt comfortable. After about 2 years of blogging and everything, I wanted to share what I know. Then I wrote the book. Some of you know the book, Use What You Have. I don't have a copy of that with me, but I'll put a picture right here as I'm speaking. I wrote the book. The book became a bestseller on Amazon. If you haven't got the book, you should go ahead and get the book. It's going to help you discover who you really are, and you continue to walk in the path of your own purpose. So if you want to have a shot at that, it's going to show you how to develop your gift and how to maximize your gift, taking it from latent potential to fulfilled purpose. That is what the book is all about. Oh yeah, I sat down with my husband, we lit the candle, you know, over just a drink. We talked about, what do I really want to do? Do I want to go back to banking? Do I want to do science? Or do I want to do retail? So I started doing a little bit of research based on the things that I love very much. Then, because, you know, I do have this fashion blog, I love fashion, but I do not want to work on the shop floor selling clothes to people. I want to be able to do better. I want to do more. I want to work with an international organization. I want to be able to travel. I want to help them build something for their business. I don't want to be the girl in the shop packing people's bags. I don't want to be the girl or the woman in the shop helping them move it to their car if they can't lift it themselves. I personally believe there's no way to go from there, and I'm really grateful that at the time when I was made redundant, that happened to me. And I believe very much that God loved me so much. He wanted me to grow. He wanted me to achieve more, because as a child of God, I don't think I should settle for less. So I'm really grateful that that happened at the time. I embraced that thing and I used it positively. So all the time that I think I've lost, maybe stepping down or slowing down in my career or anything like that, I think I've regained everything back. I've regained confidence. I've launched a business. I've written an Amazon best-selling book. I've gotten my master's. And I'm in a good place now. How exciting is that? So now I've actually gone into the workforce. I've gone abroad to learn exactly what it is like to work in fashion and to thrive without having to be the girl selling on the shop floor. And it's been an amazing experience. It was really fast. It was really challenging. Some courses I struggled with, like my finance. Oh my goodness, I thought I was just going to be like, doing like an intermediate finance, but I ended up doing advanced finance. Oh God, it was so much. I did data analytics, whereby I learned how to process data. It's amazing the experience that I got. I did how to brand myself personally. So all the things that I've been doing from the onset, doing blogging, it wasn't a waste of time. It was preparing me for such a time as this. And I also want to encourage you, if there's anything you find your hands doing, do it well, do it diligently. God rewards us when we grind hard. God rewards us when we put in the effort. At the time, it looked as though that I wasn't doing anything. To a lot of people, it just looked like blogging. But for me, I didn't realize it was preparing me for now. It was preparing me for now. One of my lecturers said to me when I did public relations, she said, MJ, you know so much about these things. What is it about you? Then I told her, this is what I do, that is what I do, that is what I do. And they're always very shocked when I say, oh yeah, I have a book. I wrote a book. A lot of them went ahead to buy the book on Amazon. So everything that I went through was preparing me for now. And amazingly, the future that I see is so bright, and I'm very, very happy about it. Then I've also gently transitioned into consulting. I'm doing it last year, towards the end of last year, I took on my first 2 coaching clients, and I'm really happy that I'm able to do that. So in this case, I could juggle my career with my business, with my family. I couldn't have done it without the help of God and the Holy Spirit guiding and directing me. And to my amazing husband, he's been my rock. The other day, I told you I struggled with my finance. He told me, don't worry, we'll do it together. He would help me. I sat on the floor crying that, God, am I going to do this? You know? then he would support me, help me. The children were there for me because they knew that there was one point where I actually told them the reason why I slowed down career was to be with them, and they can't just get over it. They can't get over it. They would, mommy, would you like toast? Mommy, will I rub your back? So the whole of Christmas and New Year was study for me. They were really there, bringing me chamomile, making sure that I'm all right. So it's just been an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful. I wouldn't change my life for anything. And I also want to encourage you, trust your own life's journey. Trust your own life's journey. Focus on you. Focus on what you want to achieve. If your season now is to stay with your children, do so. If your season now is to go back to college, do so. If your season now is to change your career, do so. I just want to say I'm really grateful for the journey that I went through. It made me to discover who I am. It made me to discover what I want to do. It made me to discover that I can be more. It made me discover not to settle for less. It made me discover that God has a plan and purpose for me. And I'm really grateful that God is showing me exactly what to do, how to do it, and on what time, on what occasion to do it. So I just want to encourage you, and I hope that my story inspired you. I'm really happy. I'm in a good place, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. I'm closer to my husband than I've ever been. I just can't say enough. If you have a partner, never tongue lash your partner to anybody. Stick with your partner. If every other thing fails, if friends leave, or you stop appealing to them, your partner, your husband is going to be there for you. I'm telling you, stick with your partner. Pray for your partner. Like personally, I would pray for my husband a lot. I would say, God, help me lift up my husband, because I know the kind of man he is. If he does well, I'm doing well. I'm telling you, we've been through so much. In the past 4 years, we both restructured our careers, and I'm really grateful that God has brought him this far. And I believe that God is taking me to a different place altogether. Even on New Year's Eve, we were not in church. We got together as a family, we prayed, we set goals, realistic goals. We actually acknowledged everything we've done, what God has done for us. We gave kudos to the children so they can know we appreciate them. Then we gave kudos to my husband, everything. Then they gave kudos to me. Everybody was telling me, Mommy, we're proud of you. My husband is saying, Audie, I'm proud of you, and everything. So nothing amounted to waste for me, and I'm really grateful. I trusted my instinct. I started using my gift, and it's bringing me before great men. I also want to encourage you, if you have gifts you are not using, please don't waste your gift. Don't waste your gift. Please try and explore your gift. Don't settle for less. Using my gift was what rescued me and gave me clarity. It gave me the direction to go, and I'm really grateful I've walked on that path. It's going to be an amazing phenomenal 2018, and I'm looking forward to what God has in stock for me. So that is what I wanted to come and share with you. Please don't waste anything. Embrace the journey you are in. Focus on yourself. If there's any distraction coming your way, let go of them. This was what I did. I actually let loose of every distraction. My family is my first priority, and the goals I want to achieve to be able to fulfill my purpose is my second priority. I'm telling you, other than that, I'm grateful to God, and the only person I'm answerable to is God. Alright? So I hope I've been able to inspire someone with this video. Don't settle for less. Don't look at what other people are doing. Don't feel discouraged that you are not where you want to be now. Recognize the season you are in and embrace it. especially to the woman raising children. Your children will grow. I told one of my friends the other day, your children will grow. So you have if you want to do it now, do it now. If you can do it alongside your children, recognize that time. And if you can't do it, it is alright, because you will always have the time to do it. Don't waste time. I was never a time waster, and I think that is why God actually rewarded me with everything that is now coming my way. I'm really grateful for everything, and I want to say thank you so much, guys, for sticking around with me. As you can see, I try to do different things on my channel. I try to encourage as much as I can. That is my core strength. Encouragement, fashion will always be in my life, teaching my SD card. So I just want to say thank you so much to you guys for going on this amazing journey with me. You've been amazing. You've been very supportive. Every time I share videos and I read your comments, it makes me really happy. So I just want to say thank you. I want to ensure you that I will continue to bring you good stuff, ones that will inspire and encourage you to do better and be better. Alrighty, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you were inspired by it. If you're inspired by it, give it a thumbs up. Also, please feel free to share with your friends and family. It's all free. You can catch up with me on all my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook at Mojintouch. I'm on Instagram at Mojintouch. I'm also on Twitter at Mojintouch. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. I love you for watching. I'll speak to you soon on my next video.